Chapter 4, The Riddle Rescue and the Rule of Threes. High in the trees beyond the schoolyard, Math Hawk had found a new friend. A much bigger friend. Math Eagle. Watch this. Ooh! Math Hawk said proudly, scratching on the leaf. 8 plus 4 equals 84. Math Eagle nodded slowly. Impressive. It was not impressive. Hidden in the tall grass below, Stripes watched. Her whiskers twitched. Squeak! This is worse than before. She raced back through the clover and tapped twice on a hollow acorn. That was the signal. Polkadot popped out instantly. Squeak! Report! Math Hawk has upgraded, Stripes said. He's got Math Eagle now. Polkadot gasped. That's a large problem. The discovery. They crept closer and listened. Math Raven fluttered in. Ooh, 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 carrying another paper. More math to improve. Ooh, he croaked. Math Eagle looked at the page. 7 plus 5 equals 75, he read. Correct, said Math Hawk confidently. The three birds nodded together. Polkadot blinked. Stripes blinked. Then both mice whispered at the same time. Squeak! They don't understand numbers at all. Not a little wrong. Not close wrong. Completely wrong. Polkadot's eyes lit up. That means we can control what they think is right, Stripes finished. Meanwhile, Rainier. Back at home, Rainier sat at the table with her math sheet. If I finish, she said, we can go to Grandma and Grandpa's. But she frowned. What if they take my math again? She looked out the window. The sky felt watchful. A lonely afternoon. At Grandma and Grandpa's house, Barbie sat quietly on the porch. She swung her feet, sighed. I wish someone was here to play, she said softly. Enter the entertainers. From under a flower pot, Polkadot and Stripes appeared. Squeak! Entertainment has arrived, said Polkadot. Barbie blinked and smiled. You're real? Stripes bowed. Very real and very fun. The Riddle Show. They climbed onto the porch rail. Riddle 1, Stripes announced. Polkadot chimed in. Squeak! What has petals but isn't a flower and open smiles every hour? Barbie thought. A present? Correct! Both mice cheered. Barbie laughed. Another. Stripes grinned. What runs but has no legs and sings without a voice? Barbie tilted her head. A river? Squeak! Brilliant! Polkadot said. Soon Barbie was laughing, clapping, and completely unlonely. The fairy garden problem. But nearby in Rainier's fairy garden, something was wrong. The fairies were hiding. Even the largest fairy, who carefully held Bella Bluebird, looked worried. The birds are ruining everything, she said. They keep changing the counting. Fairies gathered their counting tools. Small white stones, flower petals, clover leaves. We count by threes, one fairy said. Stamens, pistils, leaves, said another. That's how we know plant families. Mustard, aster, lily, rose. But now the numbers don't match, the largest fairy said sadly. The plan comes together. Polkadot and Stripes returned quickly. Squeak, we know the problem. Polkadot said, they don't understand math. Stripes added, so we teach them the wrong way, on purpose. Polkadot finished. The fairies leaned in. Rainier listened carefully. Operation Rule of Threes. They created a plan. Everywhere the birds would look, math would appear. But not just any math. Grouped math. Fairy math. Threes. Clover leaves in sets of threes. Petals grouped in threes. Stones arranged in perfect triples with notes beside them. 3 plus 3 equals 6. 6 plus 3 equals 9. 9 plus 3 equals 12. Clear. Patterned. Consistent. The birds try again. Math Hawk returned. Oh! Math Raven followed. Oh! Math Math Eagle landed heavily nearby. They saw the patterns. So many threes, so many groups. They tried to copy. 3 plus 3 equals 33, Math Raven guessed. Math Eagle frowned. But then 6 and 9 and 12? Math Hawk hesitated. For the first time, they were confused. The trap. Stripes whispered, now. The fairies moved. They shifted the stones. Petals, leaves, always in threes. Always correct. The pattern grew stronger, too strong to ignore. Math Eagle stepped back. This makes sense, he admitted. Math Hawk tilted his head. Math Raven blinked. They didn't understand why it was right, but they could see it was. The victory. The birds flew off slowly. Not defeated, but uncertain. And uncertain birds don't steal math. Everything restored. Rainier finished her math correctly, quickly. She smiled. Let's go to Grandma and Grandpa's. Barbie waved from the porch, no longer lonely. The fairies returned to their counting. 3 stamens, one said happily. 6 petals, said another. Rose family, the largest fairy confirmed, holding Bella Bluebird gently. Quiet heroes. Under Maple's pillow that night, Polkadot stretched. Stripes yawned. We didn't just stop them, Stripes said. We showed them something better, Polkadot replied. Squeak, pattern wins. They closed their eyes. Another day saved, another adventure complete. And, high in the trees, Math Hawk stared at a clover. 3, 6, 9, he muttered. Math Eagle nodded slowly. Math Raven blinked. They were thinking, for once.